Hey, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to do an easy keto recipe for dessert for sweets on the ketogenic diet. Coming up next. Hey, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. If you don't know me, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Elizabeth. I've lost over 50 pounds on the keto diet. I'm a proud mom to a 2-year-old and a wife. Those are my two most important titles, but some of my other titles are being a serial entrepreneur with many successful businesses. I'm in pre-production for a TV show, have a book deal, lots of things going on in my life, which basically means my life is busy just like yours is. And figuring out how to make the ketogenics way of life, way of eating incorporated with my life, as I've lost 50 pounds and have another 50 pounds to go. And one of my recipes that I've created is super simple. It's an easy keto dessert recipe, an easy keto dessert recipe, and it's using keto granola with my ice cream. And I can't wait to share the recipe with you. It is so stinking simple. But if you like this video, click like, click subscribe. If you're also interested in keto coaching, click down below in the description. There's a link for keto recipes. I have a 30 free recipe ebook that you can happily get, and also with keto coaching. Now, for my recipe for this, the Countess granola ice cream, below is a 10% off discount if you order any of the granola. It is so good, and I'll talk about it in my video of how simple this recipe is, even for a busy mom and a busy entrepreneur like myself and a busy wife. So let me show you the recipe. But if you want the recipe, it's also down below in the description. So check that out. Wherever the recipe is, it's down in the description link below. So check it out. So I'm gonna first whip in my mixer my heavy whipping cream. I'm just gonna pour some in, and I like to make extra and then put it in to save a little bit for later. And it's an amazing trick that Colorful Keto with Dory taught me how to do. And I'm just gonna whip this, and I'm gonna start whipping my whipping cream to make it for my the base. So you can see this is done. My whipping cream is totally whipped, and now I'm going to put it in a bag, and I'm getting ready to pipe it out of the bag. So I dumped in my heavy whipping cream out of the bowl, put it in this bag, and now I'm going to squish it over and cut the end of the tip off of it. So I cut the end of the tip off of this, and here are my two favorite products that I'm in love with. I love these products. They're from the Ketogenic Baking Company, and there's two different flavors. One is a snickerdoodle, and one is a peanut butter and jelly thumbprint. Oh, they're so good. They sent me this product, and I wanted to try it before I gave my recommendation if I liked it or not. And I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm going to put in the description below if you want to try it. For me, I'm going to order cases and cases because I love having just a little something to nibble on while, say, my family and my 2-year-old, he's big into cupcakes these days. We don't give him a ton of cupcakes, but if he's having a cupcake with my husband on a Friday night, I want to have a little something sweet, and this is the treat that I most recently love to be making, to have around my house, to enjoy and feel like I'm partaking in sweets and goodies. But I love this product because for a couple of reasons. One is that it's not overly sweet, but two, it's made with ketogenics products. I am a busy mom to a 2-year-old. I own multiple businesses and trying to balance being a good wife, seeing my friends, having some sort of downtime for myself, and baking ketogenics products sometimes can be labor intensive. And so having these on hand is a nice way to be able to indulge in air quotes, in something sweet while still staying on the ketogenics diet. So as you can see, I've eaten a lot. I've eaten a lot of the snickerdoodle one because it has fresh coconut flakes in it. Some of the other products in it are extra virgin coconut oil, almonds, amazing, totally ketogenics, keto diet approved. But I also loved it because on the back it said it says best used by date. You know, that made me so happy to know that it's not a bunch of crap and preservatives being pushed into these products, that there is an expiration date on it, because it always makes me a little wary when things don't have an expiration date on them. But I highly recommend the Ketogenic Baking Company. I'm going to put the description link below. But let me show you what I do for my next few steps. So I just take a little bit of these. I'm going to use the peanut butter and jelly thumbprint on this one because I've eaten so much of the snickerdoodle. Oh, by the way, let me rewind. For the keto trolls that may have a comment, they're a 1-ounce serving size, so I do make sure that I have just a very small serving size to get a little treat, to get a little taste. Yes, I am fat adapted, having lost 50 pounds of the ketogenics diet, but sometimes a girlfriend needs some sweets. particularly on a Friday or Saturday night. So let me show you what I do with this, sprinkling it down. Okay, so I use the serving size is 1 ounce, which is 2 tablespoons. So this is right here is 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna put that on the base. Oh, and I forgot, I put it on a metal cookie tin, and I have parchment paper that I have tons and tons of parchment paper because I use it for so many things. And there's my kid's toothbrush. Sorry, mom life. This I'm going to put in the description link below. If you want to order it off Amazon, I stockpile this in my house so I never run out of parchment paper just because I use it for so many keto recipes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 4 of these, and I'm literally just making a pile of like 4 little centers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just kind of pushing those together. And that's going to be the base for my heavy whipping cream, and then I'm just going to simply squirt it on top of there. And no, I'm not a master chef, but just try to get it all around and to make them into little circles. And you can see mine aren't like clearly circles. And then I'm just gonna make an extra one to grill on. And now I'm gonna keep this leftover heavy whipping cream and put it in my fridge. I'll use it for my BPC coffee tomorrow. So now I'm gonna put the next tablespoon on top of these. Editor's note, I forgot to mention that there is a 10% off code for any of our Countess of Low Carb folks who are interested in ordering this. It's down below, and just check the description link. It's 10% off just for Countess of Low Carb folks. Now I'm just going to take the remaining amount and sprinkle them on top for even portions, and just kind of roll it around so it gets on top, making sure that everything kind of glops on there. And then I'm just going to take these and make sure I get all the granola kind of touching it. Yeah. And so now I have, see, it's not totally rolled. That's okay, because I'm still going to eat it anyway. It doesn't have to be perfect. But the outside, I like to have a little crunch. There we go. And then those are 2 to grow on. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the freezer. So just make sure you have space in the freezer. I had to clear some room out and put these in the freezer. So I have my little ice cream balls here, and I just simply take them off. They because of the parchment paper, they don't stick, but you can see that the topping's pretty much on around the outside of it. And I've got 4 of these delicious little things. I probably am actually going to cut this in half just because I'm not super wanting these. So I'm going to save these in the freezer for later. I'm going to put these guys in 2 different freezer bags. These are fun just to have in the freezer. They're nice to kind of plop on coffee, or sometimes I like to just eat them frozen because it's a nice little ice cream treat. But here's my delicious keto ice cream granola. So these are my amazing Countess frozen goodies. It has the delicious granola on them. It's kind of all around. It's a frozen ooey gooey ice cream type ball. I've saved these little leftover pieces, and look how delicious that is. So good, so good. Now, it's starting to, the heavy whipping cream is starting to melt, so it's not like as frozen as it could have been. I had it in the freezer for 20 to 25 minutes. It could stand to stay in there longer, no problem. If you have it in there longer, it's just going to be more frozen and be, you know, harder to kind of crunch down on. But y'all, these are so good. And the coconut kicking in from the granola, from the Ketogenic baking company's products, it really just makes for a delicious exterior topping. It's so good. So I am going to go sit with my honeys, my little 2-year-old boy and my husband, have 2 of these, put the other ones in the freezer to have a nice little treat, sweet treat for later. If you like this video, make sure you click like, including my heavy whipping cream thumbs, and click subscribe, and share this with somebody. Who do you know who would love to have this sweet ooey gooey treat? Also, if you're interested in ordering the products, I'm going to put it in the description link below. I'm going to get a whole case of these things. You will see it in my next pantry video of my full ketogenic day of eating, how much I love these because it's so good. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and also we have a 10% off code if you're interested in ordering. It's down below in the description link too.